Should you trade or keep Mike Evans? Now, before the season started, we mentioned who the man to target in fantasy leagues was. That being Godwin, because Brady heavily targets he heavily favors the receiver that is in the slot position, which was Chris Godwin's place on the field. Evans, not so much. He was more of a guy out wide, doesn't take a lot of snaps in the slot. And for that reason, it's been no fluke to see that, granted, Evans is an outstanding receiver. He only has 10 receptions this season through 3 games. Luckily for fantasy owners, he has had a touchdown reception in every game to spare the pain that would have been 2 really dreadful weeks. Now, last week, 2 catches for 2 yards. I mean, it could have been tough. I don't expect that to change. He's put up some solid fantasy numbers in these first 3 weeks. And I think, if anything, maybe you get lucky and see somebody, oh, it's Mike Evans. Oh, look at those touchdowns. It's just 1 or 2 bad weeks. I would still be willing to go all in on this guy. I'd be going and saying, see you later, Mike Evans. I mean, you got Gronk coming on. You got Brady finding love for Scotty Miller as well. There's just so many mouths to feed on this team. And Evans seems to be one of the least favorable options on this team right now. And I'm not saying he won't have a solid season, but I think it'll be a rocky one where it's possible those 2 for 2 weeks like last week happened, but no touchdowns. And the last thing you want to see is a 1-2-3 burger out of a guy you expect to be your wide receiver 1. I think you can probably still get something like that in return for him. Find the right buyer. Even more so, maybe not a wide receiver 1. Maybe you got some depth there. A lot of depth at the wide receiver position. Running backs, on the other hand, not so much. Maybe somebody's willing to give you an RB2 or an RB1 for Mike Evans. I could be a massive trade. I'd be trading him. I'd be trying to find something for him. That's our thoughts on it, though. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.